Hi, here with another review for a video game, and this time it's 007 First Light, the newest James Bond video game in quite a while. It's been a long time since we got a James Bond game, and yeah, James Bond has not been in video games for a very long time. Now we have the Hitman uh, video game studio making this game, and it turned out great. This is one of the best games of the year. I put it up there with Resident Evil Requiem, another game that I enjoyed this year. And yeah, this is a game that's a mix between the Hitman games by IOInteractive and also Naughty Dog's Uncharted. So you get like very like meticulous stealth gameplay, but also a very cinematic action movie style video game experience. It's a great action adventure game. And also, I would say IO Interactive also looked to another great licensed video game series, which is the Batman Arkham games from Rocksteady. And yeah, the mixing all those games together into this, yeah, this is one of my favorite licensed video games based on a movie franchise. And the bond that they have for this game, played by Patrick Gibson, who does the performance capture and the voice. I mean, he's seriously one of the best Bonds that I've seen, and I would love for him to be in consideration for the upcoming Bond movie directed by Denis Villeneuve, because he just nails the character of James Bond. He's got the suaveness of someone like Pierce Brosnan, but also that deadly assassin hitman quality that Daniel Craig had in his Bond movies. So yeah, this particular Bond that Patrick Gibson plays is a mix of Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig, and the missions that you go on to are equally fantastic, and you really get a sense of Bond learning how to be an agent, because this is an original origin story, not a Casino Royale type of deal where it takes that story and puts it into the game. No, this is a completely different original origin story of James Bond becoming the 007 that we know and love him by. And you have him going through MI6 school basically with a bunch of other candidates, and you learn about them. You get to know about what they're bringing into the mission, and it's really cool. And the side characters are really well written, especially a mentor character by the name of John Greenway, who is an MI6 agent, senior MI6 agent, and his performance is amazing. The actor who plays him is just amazing. He's been in a lot of TV shows. I think The Walking Dead, but yeah, John Greenway is a great character and kind of a foil for a Bond in a way, because he just kind of doesn't trust him, but eventually he learns to, side with him. And you have all the other traditional like James Bond characters like M and Q, and Q is really fun because he's giving Bond all of the gadgets and walking him through them and testing them with Bond, and it's really cool. And the gameplay is like Hitman. You got to figure out how to get through the mission by looking at stuff, investigating, and then implementing that. And yeah, you can be a it's really cool how it's done. And then for the gunplay, it's very much like Uncharted, but it's not like a cover-based shooter like Uncharted or something like Gears of War. You're not going to be shooting in cover. The enemies are actually pretty smart, and they react intelligently, and they will snuff you out and try to get you out of cover. And you have a limited capacity of ammo in all the guns, and you have to always like grab new guns as you take people down. And that was cool. And Bond's not entirely helpless without a weapon. He can actually do some damage mano a mano with fisticuffs. And the melee combat with punching and kicking and grabbing enemies, it's all there and it works. You can charge into a guy and like pin him into a table and then keep nailing him with punches. There are times when there's like a table and there's items, and you can take an item from a table and like throw it at a guy, and sometimes that stuns them, sometimes it's a direct takedown. In terms of takedowns, it's kind of like Batman, the Arkham games. You will hit like two buttons and the character will do a takedown, just like Batman does. And Bond will do that, where if they're stunned, you can initiate the takedown, press two buttons, and just take them out instantly. And you also have, God, what else? You also have just like, one thing I have to mention is the Q Watch. This is a device that Q gives Bond in a really funny cutscene, by the way. The cutscenes and everything is so amazing. It's so well acted and so well written. But this Q Watch is basically almost like a detective vision for Bond, or Eagle Vision in like Assassin's Creed. It gives you a lot of information, and you can use it to like for electronics, like to activate a door, such and such. And but you also can use it in fighting, even if you don't even have a weapon on you. You can use the watch and you get various upgrades to that. You have like, the laser watch where you can use that to stun an enemy. You have like a flashbang, which is basically, I think it's like a camera, and you use that, hit the button to like take a snap, and it actually like knock back people. It's like a shockwave type of thing. And then you also have like the missile pen, like this pen, and then you can shoot it, and that's really good at taking out enemies that are in cover. You fire that thing and it knocks them out. But the gunplay is really satisfying. The weapons feel satisfying and have impact, especially when you're fighting the armored enemies that have all the body armor attached to them. You fire a shotgun, you can see all the pieces break off, and it's just really good. Yeah, the no health kits. It's just regenerating health. And yeah, the gadget stuff, that reminded me a lot of the Batman games, of using Batman's gadgets. And Bond is using all those. You can take, multiple gadgets into a mission and use them. I just loved using the laser watch. It was so fun. Just hit a guy, just laser their eyes, and then run up on them and take them down. And then yeah, and the missions are all, well paced out. I didn't feel like I got through the game quickly. I think I was on the game for like around 2 months. I just wanted to, get everything and really soak in everything, because I'm a big 007 fan. I have the movie collection, and this is just like one of the best things ever. Yeah, this is just a great licensed game. You also have the opening credits song by Lana Del Rey, First Light. It's a great song, and it's probably the best song. I put it up there with Adele's song in Skyfall. It's that good, and graphically the game just looks amazing. IO's graphics engine is it's just stunning. I mean, the Hitman games actually were really good looking games, and this is like above that. This is like a huge upgrade to their engine. Sound design is great. The music, the classic Bond theme plays here and there, and it's great. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this game. This is a great action adventure game, and it definitely beats GoldenEye 007 on N64, and even 007 Everything or Nothing, the Pierce Brosnan game. And then you have also Nightfall, or Nightfire. Nightfire I remember that one. That was a great game. But yeah, this game just, beats all those classic James Bond games. And I gotta recommend it to you all. You have to try this out. You gotta play it. It's definitely one of the best games of the year. And yeah, and also I wanted to mention the tact sim challenges. You can play these not in. It's like a separate menu, and it's kind of like VR training in Metal Gear Solid, or like the challenges in Batman, the Predator challenges, and the fighting challenges, where you can just like play the game in different settings and utilize your tools, utilize the different guns, and unlock new outfits for 007. It's really cool. I played a little around with it, and they're adding new stuff for downloadable content. I think they're adding a new story mission this year. And so yeah, you definitely, after you beat the game, there's still a lot more content to go through, and yeah, it's very replayable. I'm gonna go back and play more of it because it's such a great game. Overall, I'm just going to end the review by saying go out and get 007 First Light. It is a great game. It's a great action-adventure game if you love action-adventure games, and it's a great James Bond 007 game if you love those movies and the original 007 books. You just got to pick it up. It's a must-own. 007 First Light gets 9 out of 10. And also, feel free to let me know what you thought of 007 First Light. I'd love to hear in the comments. What was your favorite gadget that you used in the game? And what was your favorite mission? And who was your favorite character? I'd love to hear from you guys. And yeah, all right.